Hello everyone, happy Monday. I am Kenneth, thank you for joining me, and as promised, we're going to pick back up with Signalis and potentially wrap this bad boy up today. You ready? So, I think that's the right... Is that... Yes, that was the right save file, okay. So we're still in nowhere. We woke Issa up, we have our 6 plates, and we're just going to kind of go around the long way to get to the plate room. I feel pretty sure there's not a shorter way to get to the plate room from that save room. Wait. Nope. Alright. Of course. Yeah. Jump down, Elster. Let these lovely ladies walk around for a minute. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Kind of inched over to her like I wanted her to hit me. Everybody say goodbye to the meat hole. So gross. Alright, here we go. 6 plates. Use the plate of eternity. Yup. Use the plate of knowledge. Plate of flesh. Notice these symbols match up with some of those planets that we saw on the like star map. Plate of balance. Plate of sacrifice. Does this not look familiar? And we can't go back in, isn't it? Doesn't this kind of look like the spiral staircase at the beginning of the game? Alright, here we go. Adler, it's impossible to move on. I've been here so many times, but I've never returned. The commander never spoke about what she saw out there. I'm sure whatever it was what made her fall sick. Something about her changed when she returned. She was no longer our beloved leader, Falk. What waits beyond the threshold? Elster. It doesn't matter. This music is so pretty. I think that translated to don't be afraid. What a poignant last shot. Just the light fading out of Elster's eyes. Or eye. I'm going to let the credits roll and I'll give you my final thoughts. What's this? You didn't really think that was the ending, did you? That was the fake ending that everybody gets the first time they play it or start a whole new game. And apparently when this game first came out, there were a decent amount of people who got fooled by it. I read a lot of comments from people saying, yeah, I liked the game, but God, that ending sucked. Alright, so obviously we're on the Penrose 512. Cargo hold is unpressurized. The lower deck heating system has been acting up a bit lately. I don't need to fix this right now. Penrose looks to be in a little bit better shape than at the very beginning of the game. Part of the Usain Nation, space vessel type Penrose, People's Navy. Or Usan. Colibri. Doodle. Or Colibri. That's kind of important. The stern observation window. Nothing to see but stars. So this obviously is the Penrose 512 before it ultimately crashed. So we saw the dossier picture of the Colibri. They didn't look like that. But that doodle looked very much like the Colibri as we find them infected. And this ostensibly is, you know, before the Sierpinski incident. What's happening right now? Chronometer adjustment. Technical service record, Scout Officer Young, Arion. Officer's note, I've adjusted the ship's internal clock to run slightly slower. By my calculations, each cycle should be exactly 6.13% longer, simulating what I believe is the length of a day on Veneta. I guess that's how you say it. I wonder if Elster will notice the difference. Judging from her accent, I'm sure that she's Venetan. She pronounces ship just like Issa and Ari used to. It's very cute hearing her speak. Makes me dream of the ocean. I wonder if I'll ever get to visit something like it. Maybe on a distant world. There's a sealed envelope among the documents. It says classified Replika information for Gestalt officer eyes only. It's unopened. I'm not allowed to open this envelope. It probably contains some classified information about me. Open it anyway? Hell yeah! Rebel, Elster. Classified information, Gestalt officer eyes only. Previous experience with this Replika model has given us insight into the irregularities and the behavior that stem from the original neural pattern used for this unit. Due to the sensitive nature of this information, this document should be destroyed after reading. Elster units were chosen for the Penrose program for their adaptability and reliability under long-term isolation conditions. Stoic and reserved, Elster units have a relatively stable neural pattern. It is best for you to leave it alone and interact with the Elster unit as little as possible. Elster's neural pattern was a soldier of Venetian origin, so their needs are basic. Avoid talking to the Elster unit about the war. Fine, Venetian. Penrose vessels are fitted with a specialized calibration pod which may help with the persona stabilization. To avoid resurfacing of Gestalt memories, do not show or give the Elster unit photographs, especially of soldiers during the war. Do not show the Elster unit movies or let it listen to music. Do not try to befriend the Elster unit. It's a small house plant. All right. Note, remember to obey regulations at all times. Well, Ariane Young is active, which was not the case at the beginning of the game, or this playthrough, I should say. A lot of areas are now unlocked to us. Penrose Emergency Procedures Appendix H. Based on data from previous long-range survey missions, salvaging the replica technician for sustenance is not recommended. Even in extreme circumstances, replica biocomponents can cause various health problems when ingested. It may look and taste like ordinary flesh, but bioengineered tissue may cause more harm than good when eaten in an emergency situation. Oxidant may look like blood, but it is indigestible to gestalts. Got it. It should also be considered that Pioneer replicas statistically have a 860% greater survivability than Gestalt Pioneer officers. For the sake of a successful mission, keeping the replica operational rather than prolonging your own suffering may be preferable. So remember, kids, do not cannibalize your Elster units. Thanks for the tip. Penrose Briefings Phase 2. Start of decrypted transmission. By our calculations, 1,500 cycles of mission time will have passed when you receive this mission. Congratulations, comrade! By now, you should have become fully acclimatized to your new life on board your ship. As you approach the Oort cloud, your search for new worlds will begin. Utilizing the long-range sensors, you will scout for valuable resources, habitable worlds, or signs of alien life. Remember to rely on your replica to assist you in maintaining your vessel. We all wish you great success in your mission. End of decrypted transmission. Reactants coolant injection system. No leaks, apparently. We're good. Ariane's notes. Running out of ochre paint. Elster laughed when I told her. Now I have to mix it myself. It's so annoying. I still haven't read a whole bunch of those manuals. I feel like they gave me enough to read for the rest of my life. Most of them are boring technical manuals anyway. They could have given us more films to watch instead. Half of them are war films, which Elster doesn't like, and the other half are kitschy propaganda dramas. So Ariane's been showing Elster movies that have war themes. The painting Ariane has been working on recently, a serene coastline. Pretty sure we can't go to that room across from us. I think it's locked. I think it's the airlock, actually. Yeah, it all looks nominal to me. The ship's control panel. All systems nominal. Hey! I was right. I don't even know what... The landing and docking assist monitor. The port controls panel. Everything is in order. The starboard controls panel. All systems green. There's actually a checklist that I could have gone to right off the bat, but it would mean backtracking. Because it's in the cryo area. I would just suggest explore any and all the rooms you can get into, and you should pretty much have everything checked off. I think this is it. Yeah, so we just need to check the cryogenic hibernation unit and report to Gestalt officer. The door on the left here, that leads back into the pipe room, the nuclear whatever. Take a minute. Does this not look like the room where we got the smelling salts? It had the slab and there was like a chair over in the corner. This is very, very, very similar. Emergency cryogenic hibernation unit. In case of a medical emergency that cannot be treated on board, Gestalt crew members can be put in hibernation here. All systems nominal. I hope we never need to use this. Alright. Let's go report to the Gestalt officer. Ariane. Elster! You're up. So much for not interacting with the Elster unit there, Ariane. I missed you. Elster, I missed you too. Ariane. It's our 3000th cycle anniversary. We'll be getting the updated mission parameters later, so I thought it'd be nice to celebrate. Wait, let me put on some music. Ariane's just breaking all them rules. Oh, did we have a hat on? What the hell did Elster take off her head? I'm assuming it's a hat. So clearly we befriended our Elster unit, needless to say. We've been watching war movies with them and listening to music, so orders be damned. I like you, Ariane. If you want the secret ending, this is important. Just a heads up. Look at this determined hoe. You go, Elster. Lost another tooth. There was so much blood. My hands were shaking. Why is my hair falling out? I can't sleep. I just want to sleep. Please, just let me sleep. There's a huge mass of flesh in the cryopod. I've taken what I needed. She will not say anything. You can click to your heart's content on that Elster unit. She will not acknowledge it. And the blood trail got worse. Please, just make it stop. Please. And I think, did I miss? Cycle. Tell whether awake or asleep anymore. Vision is blurry and my fingers hurt. My back hurt. My teeth hurt. Eyes hurt. Everything hurts all the time. I can't go on. Please make it stop. Guess we follow the blood trail, huh? And now we get to do the thing we're best at doing. I can't stop now. Keep going. We got a promise to keep. I feel like Elster might be like part Ara. Remember we read that the Aras like to burrow in the ground and in the walls. Wow, we're back here. Those who sing the same song have heard it in their dreams, a dark tone at the edge of hearing, a silent voice whispering to my heart. Come join us, together we will be eternal, there is no escape, we will be one, but I fear the dark sea that will swallow me. So I do think this is supposed to look like the Isle of the Damned painting. Something old, far older than humanity, sleeps deep below the ground. Those of us who can hear its call in the night, an invitation. An ocean of memories where I ends and we begin. Great holes secretly are digged where earth's pores ought to suffice and things have learnt to walk that ought to crawl. We should have never left the primordial soup, only through death can I escape the call of the one who rules above all life. You see that little thing out there? I think that's the book that we found kind of in that crevice. So if you remember, the spine of it was kind of ornate. It looked like it had like red jewels along the spine, and you can kind of get like a little bit of a glimpse of a red shimmer. So I think that's the King in Yellow book out in the sea. You can't get to it though. Kill me, kill me, kill me. Goes on and on and on. There is an invisible wall. You can't go any further past that big rock there, and just skulls are everywhere. And nothing else is down here except more skulls. Although it does look like that rock face there's like bleeding. I believe that loosely translates to Gestalt decay. Something has changed. Yeah, you don't say. I find it interesting that the more the Sierpinski starts just turning into whatever this is, all the notes and whatnot that we pick up become redacted. In this hallway, there is an Oila and a Super Stark. We're going to not deal with them. Together to victory over the Empire. You've been here before. You don't say. Get these grenade shells. And something really quick, these pictures are all over the Sierpinski. It is supposed to be the great revolutionary and her daughter, who, if you remember Falk, the Falk unit is designed after. The combination here is the same at the beginning, 204512. And we are going to pick up the Classroom C keycard. So this is why I divided the last part the way I did. Get into my storage box. I'm going to put up the grenade shells. I'm going to get my pistol and now get some ammo to reload. Because I felt if I did all of Nowhere in one video and at least started this part, that would have been a long ass video. So I divided it the way I did so we could finish up Nowhere and get somewhat of this new part in as well without it being crazy long. Go ahead. Save. Now, obviously, if you want to take care of the Oila and the Super Stork, that's your business. You can run by them. So, that's what I'm gonna do. There's no enemies in here. It's dark and creepy looking, but you're good. There are 2 Oilas in here. You can totally focus shot this one. I can't tell if she's... I think she's down. Okay. Now this section... We've got 2 stars, 1 Super Stork. Woohoo! Did she get me? Oh, my health looks fine. There's a hole in the ground. It looks like I can drop down safely. Yeah. It's what we do. Adler, you've changed. It's like everything was taken apart and put back together by someone who doesn't understand how it works. I wear no mask. So, ostensibly, we dropped down from the Sierpinski and dropped into Rotfront, which is Ariane's homeworld. This is kind of like the plate thing at the beginning of this video. This is ultimately what we want to be able to open. In this section, we want to pick up 6 tarot cards. Pick up submachine gun. Hell yeah, I'm gonna pick up the submachine gun. Postbox. Let's read other people's mail. Let's see. To Calibri from Aeon, your requisition request for a Type 84 submachine gun was successfully processed. Responsible body, Aeon Commando, Protector Calibri, authorization, blah, blah, blah. Young Photo store keys. To Calibri, a R16 from Young Photo. The locksmith said it will take at least a period until the replacement key is done. My niece currently has the only other key, but she's still at the hospital right now. Young. To Calibri R1604 from KNCR R1622. Be careful. To the Blockport of Sector C, there are rumors that there is an Imperial spy active in your area. A Protector Special Operations Unit has been dispatched from Aeon headquarters on Hypmet to investigate and should arrive within 6 to 12 cycles. Needless to say, should they be successful, this will not reflect well on your record. You know what to do. To Calibri R16 from Aeon. Calibri R16, as every season, your performance will be subject to review by local commands soon. Remember, this review will determine if you will be marked for replacement. No pressure. To Calibri R1604 from Ital Bouchir. I don't know. I understand that you need entry to the bookstore for your patrol, but we do not have a spare key for the front door. However, you can use the back entrance to get into the store. It's secured with a keypad. The code is the birthday of my daughters. Note, they were born on Veneta. Check the last 6 digits of their PKZ numbers. Kinder cards, a towel. To Calibri R1604 from Aeon Commando. Relocation. No. I guess this wasn't a very fun patrol for that particular Calibri. And they wanted out and put some stuff up. I keep the thermite. I'm actually going to grab 2 stun batons and another thermite. There is, I believe, 2 Oilas. Oh god, and either it might be a star or it might be a stork. I can't remember. I'm going to attempt to shoot one of the Oilas, stun the other Oila and the star/stork, and thermite. It's a star. It's got the shield. That's right. Okay, so we're gonna take homegirl out here. Sorry. Gonna stun, stomp. Ooh, ooh. Make your move. Whoa! Wrong move. Okay. Now we're going to... I cannot for the life of me remember if I mentioned this. If you don't use thermite on any of the enemies you down, they obviously come back. I think they come back with their full health. I'm pretty sure that's what happens. Pick up that stun rod, go up here. And this is why I also grabbed my flashlight. This is kind of a tricky thing we're gonna have to do. It's kind of what we did with the serpent ring, where I aggroed every single replica in the room. So you can kind of see where you need to go. You don't need to turn your flashlight on. So we're going to come down here to this bottom counter. There's something literally right there. You see where my cursor is? Equip the flashlight. Probably should have done that before. Flick it on, because you're not going to be able to pick up this thing unless the flashlight is on. Yep, grabbed it, turn it off. There you go. Amazing. Okay, that went way better than the serpent ring thing. We're just going to wait. That door on the upper right hand there, we do want to go in there, but I'm going to go back downstairs and get the rifle. The room on the right there. The reason I'm going to use the rifle is because there's a super stork and an oiler. Now, I probably could use my pistol. That would require going through a decent amount of ammo. I know how many shotgun shells it takes to down a super stork. I have no idea what the pistol ammo count is. So why not just get a gun that can down them in one go, and you only have to carry one gun? You know what I mean? So you're not clogging up your inventory with 2 guns or whatever. Opening it right now would destroy the photograph inside. And you add some developer. Okay. I didn't actually inspect this when I practiced this part, so. No, dumbass. Okay, get the rifle. So yeah, so now we're only going to be carrying the rifle. Wow. I only have 4 rifle ammo. Guess maybe I should have picked up some more rifle ammo in nowhere. Oh well, we'll have to make it work somehow. I'm gonna go ahead and save again. So yeah, now we're only carrying 1 gun. That's gonna down both of them in 1 shot, especially if you can focus shots. So, like I said, why clog up your inventory with crap you don't need? I don't know how good the star eyesight is. The storks isn't, like, great. Can I scooch by this way, you think? I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna give it a go. I rolled the dice and I won. Okay, yeah, so focus shot the stork. No! Okay. Can I not? I guess, okay, yeah. Sure, I'll take it. Oh, hey, look at that. Ask and ye shall receive. Let's go ahead and reload. Clear up a space in our inventory. Yes. Okay, grab the wheel. This is what we wanted. This is an apartment. Oh boy. Cramped quarters. Now I'll read you. Monfest celebrations canceled over safety concerns. The seasonal Monfest celebration, a young but well-established tradition in most front sectors, will not be allowed to take place until further notice, the Protector of Public Office has announced today. There is credible threat to public safety that is currently under Protector investigation. Citizens are only to leave home for work and report all suspicious activities to their block warden. When pressed about the rumors of an Imperial spy living in Sector C, the Protector Public Office only repeated their appeal to citizens to report all suspicious activities to a Protector. No fun for you. God, where's the star going to be? Oh, okay, you seem to be okay here. I'm becoming one with the wall. You don't see me. Okay, just gonna come down here. No, I want to go here. Just head straight across. Do a little turn just to spice things up. I'm gonna put the wheel on here. Or hand wheel. Okay. Go here on the right. I'm going to pick up acetone. That's all we need. Pipe works. Okay. We're gonna get the disc. Yep. And why not? The disc, I'm not 100% sure on this. I think I don't know if it's crucial to the main gameplay. I do believe it has something to do with one of the secret keys you need for the secret ending, though. So I don't know if it's anything like you have to have for the main gameplay. I'm not 100% sure on that yet. We're just going to come in here. We're going to use the acetone on the Isle of the Damned painting. Interesting that. And get our first tarot card. The Lovers. Yeah, I was just checking to see if there's anything else to interact with here. All right, let's head back to the save room. So we've got, what, 5 more tarot cards? I do want to inspect the tarot card. I didn't really inspect it. What? Oh. Wow, I learned a lot. Okay, blue. Okay, optical. There's no label on the disc apart from the manufacturer's mark. Yeah, so I'm not 100%, like I said, if this is, like, you have to have this disc specifically for the main game portion. Like I said, I think it does have something to do with the secret ending. So, but let's take a look. Let's take a look-see. Read me. Due to the power rationing, only a limited number of antennas in the grid are powered at a time. To determine which antennas are currently powered, use the antenna program to triangulate the correct antenna. Take note of the antenna where test signal can be heard on both dishes. Okay. And the transmit program, enter the antenna number and select the correct sound. Okay. Both dishes. So what would you do? 125. Set your radio frequency to 125. So would it be where they converge? Like the lines? I didn't really mess with this. Okay, I'm going to have to look into that because I didn't really mess with it. All right. But for now, I'm going to let that be it. I've been having some throat and inner ear issues. It started yesterday, so I don't want to push it. I'm also not going to be uploading tomorrow. I know. How will you go on with your day knowing I'm not going to be uploading tomorrow? You poor things. But that'll give me some time frame to hopefully take care of myself and not have whatever's happening turn into anything. And it'll give me a chance to practice more of this game and get some other stuff ready for the channel. So I appreciate you all watching. Thank you so much. Definitely think about leaving a like. And think about subscribing, leave a comment, let me know what you think down below. And yeah, we got 5 more tarot cards. There's a big old boss fight at some point. So we got our work cut out for us, don't we, Elster? All right, take care, everyone. Bye. Something I wanted to point out really quick during editing is this part of the flashes that happened before Elster collapses. Alina Sio's name comes up on the screen. And we have this whole row of people, right? That actually start turning into a white-haired girl. But one of them only turns around. Ostensibly Alina Sio, right? So then we have all this, blah, 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 blah. Elster. Elster's name comes across the screen. All of these Elsters turn, and they're in different uniforms. We've got the kind of basic bitch Elster uniform, and on two of them we've got her in her like kind of combat scouting outfit here, and this is the EVA type suit that we saw at the very, very beginning. They all turn when her name comes up. And how many dead Elster units have we seen throughout the entire game? And then the interesting thing that I want to point out, and I think this is very significant, is then Ariane Young's name comes across the screen. And then we go back to the Alina Sio lineup, right? They all turn after Ariane Young's name shows up. And something specifically I want to point out, this one here has what is kind of like a crown around their head, kind of like Caesar, the old Roman emperors used to have. This is Falk. This is the Falk unit. Because Falk has that same kind of crown. So Ariane name comes up. Alina Sio. Who knows who these two are? White-haired girl that we keep being informed about. And Ariane Young had white hair. And then the Falk unit. And they all turn after Ariane Young's name shows up on the screen. So, you know, it might be, I don't know, like I said, somewhat significant. You might want to take that into account. All right, I just wanted to point that out. I didn't want to say anything while this was actually playing in the video because there was a lot going on, and it would just, I feel like, sound like some cacophony of noise coming at you. So that's it. I'll let you go. Bye.